What is the best TV pilot you have ever seen? Lost, they spent big bucks on it too. The Boys, Derry Girls, Battlestar Galactica, Walking Dead. Even though the show went downhill badly, the first episode at that time got you hooked pretty good. Designated Survivor. I had such high hopes after an amazing pilot episode. What We Do in the Shadows. Prison Break absolutely got me hooked. BBC's Sherlock had a great first episode. The graphics on screen are commonplace now, but that was pretty cool to me at the time. Justified. Fox Force 5. Westworld. Presaged an amazing season. The Newsroom. Arrested Development has an amazing pilot. That episode won 2 Emmy Awards. One for writing and another for directing. The entire episode is just packed with joke after joke. I just watched The Blacklist first episode last night and was blown away. I don't go for super spy, super criminal type shows, so I don't know if I'll settle in to watch the series. But that first episode is so well put together and intriguing in setting up the premise. It's amazing. Brian Hackett, Steven Weber, as pilot and co-owner of Sandpiper Air. Mr. Robot. Dexter pulled me in like no other show had, right from the start. Breaking Bad hooked me hard after that first episode. That was the perfect example of how to pilot a series. I needed more after that. Man in the High Castle has a really good pilot too. And I got to see them film some of it in Washington. Avatar: The Last Airbender. The Walking Dead's first episode was pretty solid. Deadwood. Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. The pilot was one of the funniest TV episodes I've seen. Supernatural had a really good pilot. The show was good up until season 5. The Shield. I really like Better Call Saul pilot. Chernobyl, I was hooked! Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Mr. Robot hand down. It's pushing daisies by a mile. In the first 5 minutes. It already cemented itself as the best pilot ever. X-Files. Still one of my favorite episodes. Breaking Bad. The Battlestar Galactica reboot. Breaking Bad. I remember living in Canada at the time and everyone else on the house stopped everything to watch the premiere as it was the biggest thing ever. Wash. I don't care if he died in Serenity, he did what he had to do to save the galaxy. The Gang Gets Racist. It's Always Sunny in Philly. South Park. Wings. Jan Michael Vincent on Airwolf. House MD. Game of Thrones takes the cake here, despite the absolute dumpster fire ending. Battlestar Galactica. NBC was so proud of it they showed advertises the whole hour. Not just clips. And it was good. Attack on Titan. Gravity Falls. Heroes. Unironically, I think Glee had an absolutely incredible pilot. Although TBF5 sat through the show in its entirety and enjoyed it, so I may be biased. Breaking Bad's first episode had me hooked forever. Stranger Things. That 70s show. I re-watched it recently. And I couldn't believe how perfect it was. Every single element is right. The characters are already established. The 70s atmosphere is thick as shag carpeting. And it's funny as hell. It was perfect right out of the box. Utopia, by FAAA. A while ago, they did a remake of an old 60s-era sci-fi called The Time Tunnel. All they did though was the pilot. The show never got made. I was really looking forward to it. It was a great show. To remake it with different storylines and modern effects would have been awesome. Atlanta's pilot got me hooked and was one of my fave episodes from the series. Comedy. Modern family drama. Lost. Ninjago. The skeleton episodes are considered pilots and those were amazing. My Name is Earl. Just started rewatching it and had completely forgotten how great and how consistent it is. Which can't be said for a lot of sitcoms. It's a shame it got cancelled on a cliffhanger. Pensive Face. The Night of. Trailer Park Boys. Firefly. Offred Handmaid's Tale. B99. It just feels like the perfect start. Either Joe or Brian off of Wings. Oh wait. Let me throw out 2 Sorkin shows. The Newsroom. This is the obvious one. Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip. This one's my favorite. It's Always Sunny. Good Omens or Broadchurch. Beverly Hills 90210. Heat Vision and Jack. https m.youtube.com/watch v = 6 lwgxdoaj5s. Jack Black is a renegade astronaut on the run from NASA. Owen Wilson is his best friend who was turned into a talking motorcycle. Together they roam the West fighting aliens while being tracked down by actor Ron Silver, NASA's top hitman. Written by Dan Harmon, directed by Ben Stiller. Somehow it was never picked up, so we only have the pilot, but it would have been amazing. Legion. The Boys. Got hooked in less than 5 minutes. Walking Dead. The choice to have the silence be deafening instead of music while he's walking out of the hospital is beautiful.